Okay, so this is my last video before I take probably like a 2-week break, which is shorter than my last break, so not really that big of an announcement. But anyway, I'm reviewing Marriage Story today. So this is a movie about a couple, basically about a couple and a cross-continent divorce, about careers and stuff. I can't explain it that well, but it was nominated for loads of Oscars, so I decided to watch it. And people actually told me it was good, so, anyway, so Marriage Story. So this was an actually quite enjoyable film. I heard a lot of people telling me it was, quite sad, and of course it was, but it was quite nice in some areas too. Sometimes it was kind of funny, and it was just enjoyable, really. Some of the bad things I liked, or some of the bad things I didn't like were, sorry, I haven't done one of these in a while. Some of the bad things I did not like were Laura Dern's character. I liked her overall, because I didn't really get the tone they were going for, such as, I didn't know they wanted her to seem more conniving, or, she's, trying to manipulate this person. I didn't know if she wanted to seem more nice. I just couldn't really tell what they were going for with the character, and they never made it really explicit. So that was something that just really confused me. I don't like how the main couple, Charlie and Nicole, it doesn't feel like they've been together as, a couple for, 10 years. It feels more like some people who've been dating for a year or two, less than, a 10-year marriage, to me, at least. And then, what they did with the kid, his involvement was okay, but he felt more like a plot device to drive the couple apart, more than someone who's going through this divorce as well. So, those are my negatives of the movie. On to the lots of positives. Of course, number one for me is the writing by, I think the name Noah Bambeau, I'm not sure. He's also the director, but there was amazing writing. You could really tell he knew his stuff when he was talking about this. I loved the way he kind of introduced the characters at the beginning. He kind of, decided to introduce the characters through letters that each spouse wrote about the other in a therapy session, which I thought was really creative. And also the way he talked about the characters, it wasn't just small personality traits, oh, he's really nice, oh, she's really funny. It was, really interesting ways to describe people and what they're like, and I got a really good feel for kind of what the characters' personalities are, what they feel about each other, and it was a great opening to the movie as well. And there are a lot of prime emotional moments, and you could really kind of see how the characters felt about each other at any certain time. Sometimes a little more unclear, but amazing writing. I loved the acting. Adam Driver and Scarlett Johansson really disappeared into their roles. Scarlett Johansson a little less for me. It was around, I think, a third of the way through the movie where I stopped seeing Scarlett Johansson. I started seeing her character Nicole, but Adam Driver, immediately in the movie, I'd say he's the MVP. He really disappeared in this role as kind of the controlling artist, but then also the loving father. And then, of course, Scarlett Johansson, even though I had a little more issue with her in the beginning, as time went on, she really fell into her role as this mother who's trying to kind of be her own person. And they both did great with all the emotional scenes. You could tell that, their characters were still on friendly terms, even though there was a lot of tension with them. They did a great job portraying tension in this movie. Some of the side characters are pretty good. Basically, all the actors who played, divorce lawyers were actually, surprisingly good, considering the reputation divorce lawyers have. Some of them I actually really liked as characters. I liked how I love how these characters, they start off oh, this divorce is going to be friendly, we're not going to do much, but as their ideals kind of diverged, there were more tension in the divorce and how they were handling things, and eventually they got these huge lawyers. And I just thought that was great. Overall, there were a lot of heavy themes in this movie, and overall, the ending I thought was probably the best it could have been without being super cheesy and unrealistic. So I quite enjoyed this movie. I thought it had great writing, great acting, and it was a great portrayal of divorce, even if I had a few issues with how they used the kid and some side characters. But overall, I'd give this a 9 out of 10. Great movie. I'd recommend it to a fair few people. And, well, yeah, that's my review of Marriage Story. So, next up, review-wise, are going to be my top 50 movies of all time, my favorite movies for my anniversary, and also some upcoming reviews like Onward and such. And as well, I now have a Twitter. It's just AnakinFan, AnakinFan57. So go follow that. On there, I'll be doing announcements for my reviews and stuff. I'll be doing kind of polls, little into what my life is like, and some stuff like that. And it's just gonna be like this, but so a little more. So I think the thing I'm most excited about is polls. I can have you vote on the next movie that I should review. But anyway, those are my announcements, and that was my review of Marriage Story. I hope you guys liked the video. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.